Hello, my name is Craig Resnick with the ARC Advisory Group here at our 2014 Orlando Forum. My special guest today is Jon Olson, President and Regional Division Manager, North America, Process Automation, ABB. How are you doing today, Jon?
Good. How are you doing?
You know, a lot of the customers that are here at this forum, and they're in the process industries, a challenge for them is to kind of better manage their capital expenditure dollars. What is ABB doing to help in this area?
Yeah, I mean, Greg, what we're seeing out there in the marketplace is a lot of money being spent in the process industries, particularly around oil and gas and petrochemical. I mean, with what's going on with shale gas, there's a boom in capital spending in new petrochemical plants, also in offshore facilities as well in oil and gas. And one of the things that we can do to help our customers is that we provide an integration platform through the 800XA. And what we can do is that we can provide electrical, automation, safety, and telecommunications in our 800XA platform. And one of the things where we're really helping customers today is that we're using IEC 61850 technology to integrate the electrical into the 800XA or our DCS platform. And what that is doing for our customers is that it's eliminating lots of hardware. Eliminates the I/O, eliminates cabinets, makes the system smaller, it makes the installation cost less. And what customers are seeing today, what they're reporting back to us is that system sizes are going down by 60%. You know, field cabling, marshalling cabinets are going down by 30%, and they're also seeing overall installation costs going down by 50%. The other things customers are giving us feedback on is that the system's a lot easier to maintain because they only have one system to maintain. It's also a lot easier to operate because operators only have to work with one system. So that's the biggest area where we're helping our customers today.
You know, one of the things that's of major concern to everybody, certainly as you're becoming more interconnected, is cybersecurity and cybersecurity threats. And, you know, what is ABB doing, you know, in this area to kind of help their customers protect themselves from all these cybersecurity level threats?
Yeah, like you just mentioned, cybersecurity has gone up, or the attacks have went up exponentially over the last year. And as a company, we're focused on cybersecurity from the top on down. And if you look at it in terms of the solutions we're bringing to the marketplace, what we're doing is, number one, is we use the SD3+C model in everything that we do in terms of from design, deployment, and over the life cycle of the product. So what that means is that we have security embedded into our products and solutions. The other thing that we do is that we have a security assurance center. And what we do is that when patches come in from Microsoft, new hardware comes in, we test those components, we test that software to make sure it's secure before we deploy it out to the field to our customers. I'd say the other unique thing that we're doing is that we have what we call a cybersecurity fingerprint. And this can be done either locally or remotely. And what we'll do is we'll come in and sit down with a customer and we'll talk to them about what their policies and procedures are. We'll come in and talk to them and say, to make sure that, one, they're protected from a written standpoint. And then the other thing we do is that we come in and look how those policies and procedures are being enforced on the system and how they're being implemented. And then the last thing we'll do is we'll connect up to the system and analyze how the firewalls are performing, how the ports are performing, and making sure that the system is set up the best possible way to make sure they're secure. And after we do that, we put a report together, we come back to our clients and say, okay, here's the good things that are in your system, here maybe are some of the weaknesses, and then here's also some of the things that we recommend to make your system more secure. And we're seeing that product, a lot of interest in that product today.
You know, I know one of your goals as a company is to help your customers run their processes and operations more efficiently, and to do that requires a lot of technology evaluations. How are you helping your customers doing these technology evaluations?
Yeah, if you look at it today, if you look at our technology in terms of helping them produce more at a lower cost, I think that's what your question is that if you look at it, number one is that the heart of our system today is 800XA. And that's an integration platform. That's also the heart of the Internet of Things for us. What the system does is that, like I talked to you earlier, is it integrates many different functionalities from the plant into one system. It also brings in massive amounts of data from machines, devices, from other systems as well. And then what it does, it takes that data and stores it, and it can also transmit it up through the internet up into the cloud, okay, to where we can analyze the data. And what we can help our customers do is, one, we can look at how they're maintaining the system, and we can benchmark how they're maintaining it versus best-in-class operations. So we can then take that data and turn it into recommendations how they can better maintain their system so they get higher uptime and higher reliability. The other thing that we're doing is that we can analyze this data up in the cloud, and what we do there is that we can really help them in terms of monitoring their control loop performance, in terms of how they're performing versus best class in operations. Then we can give recommendations, or we can do the work remotely in terms of doing control loop tuning. We can also troubleshoot the process. We can find if there's a sticky valve out there from this data possibly and tell them they need to replace their valve. So we do a lot around making sure there's high uptime. The other thing that we do is we make sure that their controls are running at the highest possible level so that they produce a higher quality product and have less rejects.
Along those lines, and as a final question, people come to our forum to learn about new technologies and new innovations in the industry. So what's ABB? What are some of your newest innovations that you're providing your customers, and what are some of the things you're going to be talking about at the forum?
Yeah, if you look at, we have several new products we're introducing, and one of the things that you'll see out here in the Innovation Center today is what we call the 3D collaboration table. And what that does, it takes gaming and 3D technology, combines it with the 800XA, our integration platform, and then brings together in a 3D setting the key KPIs for a plant. And what you can do is you can use hand gestures to blow things up, turn things around. And so what allows people to do is look in 3D on how their plant is performing. So you can use it in management meetings during shift changes. So it gives customers a quick access to how their plant's performing and gives them a quick view of their KPIs. The other thing we've done a lot of wireless technology we'll be introducing in terms of using HART. I'd say the other big thing that we're talking about today is that we're talking about our instruments using energy harvesting technology, where they'll use temperature gradients in the process to help power devices. And so what that does is it helps eliminate power wires, it helps eliminate battery packs, so it makes the installation cost much lower. The other area we've been really working hard on is that we acquired a company called Tropos about 1.5 years ago, and we're taking their wireless technology and integrating it into 800XA. And what this technology really allowed us to do is that it gives us a much more robust and more accurate way to transfer information around a plant, around an oil field, or whatever, so that people can be more mobile and utilize feel more confident in using wireless devices. So that's just some of the things we'll be talking about over the next couple of days.
Well, I'm sure the young operators that get hired will enjoy the gaming technology.
Yes, yes.
It was great talking to you today, Jon. And again, this is Craig Resnick at the ARC Advisory Group's 2014 Orlando Forum. Thanks and have a great day.